the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Kosuke will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And now in the box, Nicholas Velasquez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Dero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently. But let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
At the plate, Eric Fuller, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Jimmy Lowe, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here comes the 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
So no need to wait, as here he is, driven nicely into the gap. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
To the plate now, Stan Conley, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Derek.
So in now for San Francisco, Derek Hills, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A man on third with 2 down. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So to get his day started at the plate, Darryl Cooley tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. From the belt, the pitch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Giants lead it 2-0. Jordan Parker, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
J.C. Ray is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Dylan Netzel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He enters play here at 288. One home run, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And the pitch. At the knees, strike one. Two out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and two strikes. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with two outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Standing in now, Angel Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. His average right at 295 here to start play. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder Lenny Andrews.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Sanchez is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Jordan Parker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Nicholas Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Hit in the air to shallow center. Sharp ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now is Calvin Sharp, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
The second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
First pitch of the AB now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Julius Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Next to hit, Joaquin Marte, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Count 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth.
Next up for
third
Los
baseman,
Angeles, Chase Mitchell.
Mitchell.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
First and second now, one man out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, Kosuke. Oh.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kosuke Oh. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
I had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, J.C. Ray as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Drew is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Eric Fuller.
Leading off
He
the
doubled
Giants.
his last time up.
The shortstop, Eric Fuller.
First pitch of the AB now. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with
Now
one
batting,
away now, let's quickly
the right
give you a
fielder,
look at the standings in the
Jimmy
National League West entering play
Lowe.
today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to bat for the Giants, Jimmy Lowe flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he
batting,
extends his hitting
the
streak to
center
7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Mitch Drew is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Two and two. That's down into left center for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Stan Conley will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and third, one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Derek Hills, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and one.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the next giant to the plate is Darryl Cooley, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Stepping in once again is Dylan Netzel. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next, it'll be Brandon Smith. He singled first time up. Now here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Angel
The right fielder,
Sanchez.
number 66. Angel.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball
The
on
batter,
2-2.
number 9.
He was heading to count
Second
0-2
baseman,
earlier, but instead of
Calvin.
continuing to nibble a little bit,
Sure.
he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Calvin Sharp. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No ball.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Giants. The
All
left
set
fielder,
for the start of the 4th.
Lenny
And that'll bring
Andrews.
forth the rookie outfielder, Lenny Andrews. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In there, 1-1. swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jordan Parker. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ray is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Into the box, Nicholas Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now a pitch on the way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Collins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Fuller.
So next to bat will be Eric Fuller. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in next, Jimmy Lowe. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lifted in the air out to left. Collins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Julius Collins.
Julius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Collins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Joaquin Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
So now to the plate, Chase Mitchell.
Third baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Nick Olson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 17, Nick Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, J.C. Ray. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Dylan Netzel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And it's 1-2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Ray blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Following this, Terry Hill takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 82, Terry Hill.
To the plate now, Mitch Drew.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Pulled toward right center field. Center
Mitch
fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Stan Conley.
Now into the box, Stan Conley. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Derek Hills, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box now Darryl Cooley.
Darryl.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-3 San Francisco. Sheldon Zavala is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 28, Sheldon Zavala.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Smith, and they could use a spark from him here.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Angel Sanchez.
Striding in is Angel Sanchez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
So here is
Second
Calvin
baseman,
Sharp. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Strike taken up in the zone. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds at 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lenny Andrews.
Andrews.
And now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Raul Ruiz will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
14. Raul Ruiz.
He's set and the pitch. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Into the box, Nicholas Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants are down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Brandon Carter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 75, Brandon Carter.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Julius Collins.
The left fielder, Julius Collins.
From the stretch, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the
batting,
bullpen has
catcher,
looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Joaquin Marte, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to
Now
start
batting,
this inning.
third
That's
baseman,
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty
Mitchell.
easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edward Potter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box, Eric
Leading
Fuller.
off for the Giants, the shortstop, Eric Fuller.
First offering on its way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust
Now
him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Lowe, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Mitch Drew. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Stan Conley.
Next, here is Stan Conley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Derek Hills, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Philip Hester is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. At the plate, Darryl Cooley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Three and 1 now. Lenny Andrews waits on deck. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to hit is Lenny Andrews, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and 0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Adam Mooney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Adam Mooney.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Has a look. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch struck him out.
Up next for the Giants.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nicholas Velasquez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mitchell has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 8 and the Dodgers 3. Dexter Phipps gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 17, Dexter Phipps.
And now here is Chris Kelly. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Kelly.
Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Phipps typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Next to stand in is J.C. Ray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Next up, Dylan Netzel. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dodgers down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Will Bell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 73, Will Bell.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Eric Fuller.
Eric Fuller.
Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Back outside.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder,
Up next, Jimmy Lowe. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mitch Drew. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
It's
Now
all a
batting,
part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate now is Stan Conley. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Giants leave one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Brandon Smith.
And now a pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do?
right fielder,
He just
number
throws this
66.
good fastball right
Angel
by, brings the express.
Sanchez.
No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Angel Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
The batter,
He looks
number
really
9.
sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
So now into the box is Calvin Sharp, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Vaughn Nunez is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joe Herron will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Now at the plate here is Derek Hills, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Derek Hill.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Nunez, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Darryl Cooley.
And stepping in, Darryl Cooley. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Collins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Stepping up is Lenny Andrews, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Reyes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Toby Tabata is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Julius Collins. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
The right fielder, number 13, Joe.
So now to the plate,
Heron.
Joe Heron. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the
Now
punch
that,
out right there.
the
Got
third
it to bend a
baseman,
lot, and by the time it
Jake
got there, it had fallen
Mitchell.
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit towards center. Drew is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Kelly.
Stepping in next, Chris Kelly, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Giants put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Sheldon Zavala gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.